Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. The Mustangs ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And a big question coming into this game was how were they going to be able to handle the environment and all the crowd noise? And the best way to do that, make a play early and get everybody to sit down. They wasted no time. Opening kickoff, what a great job in blocking. Open field running was sensational. They score a touchdown, and guys, early, I'm not hearing a lot of noise from this home crowd.
So SMU's offense will have the football first. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. He threw for 5 touchdowns in a victory last time out. Second and long here.
Well, this guy's been sensational individually, and when he plays well, he gives his team a chance to win. We know that. Now, obviously, they've got 2 losses. You can't afford another one if you want to reach the college football playoff, David. I think people around him need to step up, and that's going to be, I think, critical in this game.
It's critical the rest of the season. Like you said, the mulligans are gone. You've had a couple of bad performances, but I think they've learned, too, what they do well, and he had a good week last week. Build on it. No more room for error. Everyone step up. Like you said, the run game get better. Receivers make plays. And then see where this season goes.
Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So Virginia Tech's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. We get our first look in this one at Chauncey Cobb. He has become a key piece of this offense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Well, you're seeing more and more offenses in college football use running backs in the passing game. This guy is the prime example, and he's a guy that deserves all the touches and all the catches he's had because, David, he's basically a receiver playing the running back spot. He can hurt you taking handoffs, but this guy can run the route tree. He can get out vertically down the field, catches it in traffic. Such a great versatile weapon to have.
And usually you see running backs, it's a little bit awkward when they do catch it, but like you see, his arms are stretched out. He catches it with his hands. Like, and the offensive coordinator told us this week coming in the matchups, like, he's got a playlist for this guy, right? Like, get this guy the ball in space. He's going to make sure he gets several touches and several matchups where he can get him. If he gets him matched up on a linebacker, that's a matchup they want to go attack. So this guy's been a weapon out of the backfield.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Motion from the back. Trying to get the corner. Now the pitch. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. On the move. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. They could make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to the end zone, and it's picked off.
some defensive backs just have a way
Fuck,
of
man.
finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Tells to run, looking to pass.
Are you fucking kidding me? Why the fuck would I do that?
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way
God
to the
damn, I hate when they
46
just dump shit like that. Why the fuck would I do
And the
that?
Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They were all over it.
And that's back-to-back frustrating runs for this offense, man. They've got to do a better job. The big hog mollies up front. They got to create some lanes, somewhere to go. Now this offense is backed up in a third down and long situation. where they know they got to throw the football.
And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Enough to move the chains. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Cuts it upfield. It's Cobb. Nowhere to go.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play call?
Snags it, and there's running room. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Running inside, it's Coleman.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. To the air, it's Kincaid. Going to try to get it himself. A strike downfield. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. Offense in an empty set. Snaps on 4th down. Keeping his eyes downfield. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play of this drive. Throws to the wideout. And he gets it away. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads in the nick of time.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline. They've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now that they've got to find some answers.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking for a man. It's Kincaid. Right down the middle. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Coleman. Nice move there. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Plenty of options here, run or pass on third down right around midfield. Looking to throw for it. Trying to burn this defensive back. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A first down run on the doorstep. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for intercepted, and the defense has set them up. This offense has it with really good field position. Caught on the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking for space. It's Cobb. He's there to make the stop.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Hokies looking to convert on 4th down. He's changing the play. Got to make the play on 4th. Fires into the end zone. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good turn on. Interception. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Long way to go on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he gets rid of it.
And this game is going perfect for the defense right now. They haven't been on the field that much. The offense hasn't had that many possessions. Here we are at the end of the first half. They're still pitching a shutout, and they're ready.
Going to take a shot. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. Nestles it in at the 35. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Still looking. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Lofts one deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Mustangs. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Back to throw, it's Kincaid. Out of the backfield, the running back snags him but couldn't keep his feet in bounds. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Straight ahead, it's Coleman. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Out wide right, it's Cobb. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Sells to Faith. Buying a little time to his left. Working that left side. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. He keeps throwing it like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight, because when a QB gets going and spinning it with the ability to run the football too and the diversity of this offense, it can be tough, and the Hokies fans will be excited.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies!
This offense has really been able to use this option play to their advantage. The defense just doesn't seem to have an answer for it. The offense has already had 2 rushing touchdowns when using the option.
And he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Fires complete on the crosser. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got it behind the line. It's Green. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. The Mustangs will hustle to the line. Second down, going to throw it. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Comes down, it's Robertson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Left side is Turner. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. No, he's going to field this right in front of his own end zone. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. To the air, it's Kincaid. Looking deep. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's running free down the middle. Past the 20. Takes it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed, and he takes it back for a long touchdown.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Second and long here. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Trying to take it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Opening play of the drive from the 39. To the air, it's Kincaid. Look out! Just gets rid of that one.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Cobb. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Fresh center downs going to the air. Moving out to the right. Open space at the 25. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Well, this offense has come out lighting it up, throwing the football. They've had a lot of success. They found guys wide open. They've been able to make contested catches, too. Finally, though, the defense right there able to go up and compete for a ball and not get incomplete. Can that give them the confidence?
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. We are just about ready to start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the returner will be knocked down. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach. You know, and the second one, you know, usually he takes me out of the game.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Plows his way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Trying to get started. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. To throw, it's Kincaid. Oh, pressure's coming. Right side, it's Odom. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Wants to throw one first. In traffic, it's Odom. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Just got rid of that one.
It's too bad because these receivers are winning outside one-on-one. If this offensive line can just give their quarterback a little bit more time, there are some plays to be had.
Wants to throw again. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He wants to go deep. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Selling the fake. Still looking to his right. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll pitch it. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Personal foul.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. Drops back on first down. That's caught. It's Smith. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Green. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Second down coming up. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Play action on first down. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, gonna throw it. Holds on, it's Turner. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete in the middle. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Green. Driven back. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Knocked down immediately. It's third and goal and third and long. The run inside. It's Green. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on third and goal, and it did not pay off. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
On the return, it's Coleman. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Breaks through, it's Green. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Sack all the way back at the 5. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gets rid of it.
Priority number 1, protecting your quarterback. You're down in the ball game. You got to make sure you don't get those hits on him. Protect him a little bit more. We can get some big plays down the field.
Had to hurry the punt a bit, but gets great distance. Making his first move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Looking downfield, it's Kincaid. Rushes on. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. They'll take the penalty and move them back. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Gonna run it. It's Cobb. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grabbed behind the line, it's Coleman. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Things a little more comfortable after that score, and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Nothing there, and he just had to throw it away. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. On the return. Makes a move. Made a defender miss. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Dropping back, it's Kincaid. Got his man. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Fires into the end zone. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Hits inside, it's Robbins. Stopped right there.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Robbins.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
3rd and long right here. Looking downfield, it's Freeman. Lets it fly. It's complete. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Mustangs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw one first. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it inside the 10. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous party gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he's brought down after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Out wide right, it's Cobb. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Hokies are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get it through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. Long way to go on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Kincaid. Rush right in his face. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snags it. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he's thrown another interception. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Quick give, it's Robbins. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. They give it to him again. They put the brakes on it. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And now on third down, shadow of their own goalpost, needing some breathing room. Looking for the edge, it's Robbins. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety.
Well, he was trying his best to get out of the end zone, but the penetration up front is what got that safety for the defense. Shooting their gaps, winning the one-on-ones. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Scanning the field, it's Kincaid. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Takes his shot. Right side, it's Coleman. There he goes. Running inside the 20. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown.
If I'm a play caller nowadays,